Just want to say hello to all you budding engineers and welcome to my kitchen. I wanted to do a little review on the Marble Run by Cheapwell Games, and what a marvellous little thing this is. You build it from a flat pack, a bit like IKEA. No, it's nothing like IKEA. It's a very educational machine. You will call it a machine because that's what it is. Anything that's in motion would be considered to be a machine. So as you can see, the balls are rolling round. I've also added some extra marbles as well. I put 4, the kit comes with, I think it's 6, 3 black and 3 white balls, marbles, and I added 4 glass marbles because I think it works a lot better that way. It's more constant. So as you can see, this one has got a speed controller. The speed controller controls, obviously, the speed. So if I was to turn it down, and you can buy this separately, the speed controller, you can slow down the whole thing almost to a crawl, but if you go too far it will stop. And then you can speed it back up. For this process in this video I will put it on low speed because it is a bit annoyingly noisy. My wife complains about the noise and switches it off without me knowing, but normally I will keep this going. She's at work today, and I'm not working today, so I've had it going all day long and I'm waiting for it to wear out, but it just won't. Sometimes it does drop a couple of marbles, which is annoying. Now you might be wondering why I've got some quality olive oil, a cup, and some Johnson baby bud thingies. Well, the reason for this is that there is a good way of using this after you've built it, and always remember it is a fragile device, very fragile. If you're going to do it with clumsy hands, or even, I wouldn't recommend small children trying to build this. Only get smaller children, I would say around about 8 or 9 years old. I think it's probably a 9+ thing to build, but only under adult supervision. I wouldn't recommend a child to build it in any shape or form because it's a bit of very delicate engineering. Just to elaborate a little bit on what this does, it comes with a standard AA battery holder, but I went for the, off Cheapwell Games, I went for the speed controller, which is quite neat, and it just operates it all day long. There's no drop in voltage, and of course you don't have to keep changing the batteries. So the little motor, that's beautiful, but if you look here in between here, you can see that I had to put a spacer washer to push the main drive cog further over, so it located onto the bigger cog there. Now then, back to the Johnson baby buds and the, I can't pronounce that, Fliplio Berio 100% Italian extra olive oil. Now you can guess what I'm going to do with this olive oil. It's there to lubricate, so this is what I recommend you do after you've built it. Don't lubricate it before you built it. Pour into a cup just a small amount of high quality 100% olive oil. Then get your, it's a bit difficult when you've got one hand, but get your olive oil on the end of your Johnson's baby bud. Get a good quantity on there, and then where you actually put this is in between these two here. We'll do that again. so it gets a good dose of olive oil. And you can do this occasionally because it does wear off. But the Pierre de la Resistance is not lubricating this part of the machine, and we'll put a little bit there as well, in between there, so that this isn't the Pierre de la Resistance. The Pierre de la Resistance is grab a marble or two, place them in the olive oil cup, swish them around like so, so they get fully coated, and there you have a self-lubricating machine. Because this is made of wood, and I know I've got olive oil all over my fingers. This is made of wood, so therefore it does tend to grip the marbles a little bit from time to time if you do not lubricate them in olive oil. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you need this game, you can get it from I've got no association with Speedwell Games. I just got talking to... Oh, it stopped. Why? Oh, something's happened. Now that's interesting. Let's get it back working. Ah, yeah, so sometimes it does that, but very, very rarely. It's because a marble gets sort of trapped in there. This is why you have to lubricate it. There, we're going again. But as I was saying, you can get this from Cheatwell Games. I have no association or any financial agreement with Cheatwell, but it's just an example of a place you can get it. And the guy there was really nice. I chatted with him via email. I forget his name now, but he was a nice guy. He gave me some advice on how to do this, but that was my own invention, was to put the olive oil on it and lubricate it, and it becomes a self-lubricating machine. Great fun to build if you're into building engineering type stuff, and it works a treat, except for that. That proved my point when it stopped. Oh, we've dropped a marble now as well. Oh, and another one. What's going on? Maybe I've over lubricated. I think I might have over lubricated the balls, the marbles. I got a marble in there. How on earth did that get in there? All right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, there's another marble gone. That doesn't happen at all very often. Maybe you shouldn't lubricate the marbles. Maybe that's why. But normally it runs and runs and runs forever, and only drops a couple of marbles now and again. But anyway, oh, it's another one gone. I don't know what's going on here. Obviously it must be over lubricated. Anyway, unless it's wearing out, it might be wearing out. But it might be wearing the wood away. I think it drops out from under there, where the marbles drop down onto that, and I think that's where the problem occurs. But hope you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you wish to. I have other videos on my YouTube channel, mainly motorbikes and things like that. So hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and also please comment. They are always useful. Thank you. Goodbye.